To watch these important lessons, subscribe to DP Education's YouTube channel right now. Click on the bell icon to stay updated on the latest lessons. Sri Lanka's largest free online school, DP Education.
Right, children. Now we are going to start the exercise chapter of this lesson. So as usual, remember you all have to write the answers for the exercise before you watch this video and then watch the video and check whether your answers are correct. Okay? Right. So we are going to do the exercise given in the textbook. So fill in the blanks with suitable words. Soya bean is rich in. So soya bean is a food item rich in proteins. Okay, children? Soya bean is rich in proteins. It has other vitamins and minerals too, but basically it contains a lot of proteins, right? Proteins. Number 2, blank is the nutrient which supports the growth of the body. So when we discussed about different nutrients, we learned that carbohydrates and lipids help to give energy, right? They always provide energy. And proteins are important for the growth of the body and repairing cells and tissues too. Vitamins and minerals, children, they can strengthen the immune system and thereby protect our body from diseases. Okay? Right. So what is the nutrient which is important for the growth of the body? That is proteins, right? Again, proteins here. Number 3. And are involved in protecting body from diseases. Now I explained you all, vitamins and minerals can protect your body from diseases. Okay? Vitamins and minerals. In food prevents the constipation. So basically it is fiber and water. Okay? Fiber and water in food prevent constipation. Okay? We will write fiber and water. Right. Soya bean is rich in proteins. Proteins is the nutrient which supports the growth of the body. Vitamins and minerals are involved in protecting body from diseases. Fiber and water in food prevent the constipation. Right, children? We'll move on to the next. Right. Match with the suitable answer. This side nutrients given, this side most abundant foods given, right? Vitamin A, D, B, C and iodine. So here it's given yellow colored fruits, red rice, small fish, seafood, lime. Right. Let's try to do this one. So vitamin A. Vitamin A is basically found in yellow color fruits and vegetables, dark green leafy vegetables. Right, children? So vitamin A here, yellow colored fruits. Vitamin D. Where can we find vitamin D, children? In small fish, we can find a lot of vitamin D. Right? Small fish. Vitamin B. Vitamin B is found in red rice. Vitamin C. So vitamin C is found in citrus fruits like lime, orange. Okay. So here vitamin C, lime. Iodine. Where can we find iodine? In iodized salt, seafood. Okay. So here seafood is given here. Vitamin A, yellow colored fruits. Vitamin D, small fish. Vitamin B, red rice. Vitamin C, lime, and iodine, seafood. Right, children? Okay. So discuss the advantages of having a balanced diet. Now this is very easy for you all. Right? Why do we need balanced diet? So when we consider about all the necessary nutrients, we now know what is the importance of balanced diet. So what is a balanced diet? A diet that contains all the necessary nutrients in correct proportions. Not only that, the right amount of fiber as well. Right? A diet that contains all the necessary nutrients and fiber in correct proportions is known as a balanced diet. So what is the importance of having a balanced diet, children? Let's write. So we will consider about when we take the nutrients, we will consider about one by one, right? First, when we consider about carbohydrates, carbohydrates provide energy. Lipids also provide energy, right? So discuss the advantages of having a balanced diet. We will write as a passage here, right? Due to the presence of carbohydrates and lipids in food, the body gets energy to engage in daily activities efficiently. Right, children? In food is important for the growth of the body and for repairing cells and tissues. Right, children? Vitamins and minerals can protect the body from diseases and keep us healthy. Right? So discuss the advantages of having a balanced diet. So in a balanced diet, all the nutrients are included, okay? So due to the presence of carbohydrates and lipids in food, the body gets energy to engage in daily activities efficiently. Proteins in foods is important for the growth of the body and for repairing cells and tissues. Vitamins and minerals can protect the body from diseases and keep us healthy. Right, children? We'll move on to the next. So here we are going to do some additional questions, okay? We have completed the exercise given in the textbook. So we will do some extra questions as well. Right, children? Okay. So exercise number 1, underline the most suitable answer. Number 1, carbohydrate containing food. You have to select what is the suitable one, right? Carbohydrate containing food protect the body from diseases. No. The body is protected from diseases mainly by vitamins and minerals. Provide energy, that is correct, but we'll read the rest too. Repair cells and tissues, that is done by proteins. Maintain healthy teeth and bones, basically done by calcium and phosphorus, right? So carbohydrate containing food provide energy. Number 2, not a function of food containing fiber. Okay, not a function of food containing fiber. We'll go through them. Reduce the absorption of fat in the diet to the body. That is a function. Okay, decrease the absorption of sugar in the diet to the body. That is also a function of fiber. Right? Provide energy. That is basically done by carbohydrates and lipids, children. Okay? Prevents constipation. That is done by fiber. So, not a function of food containing fiber. That is providing energy. Right. Number 3. The test done to identify the proteins contained in food is called. Now, do you remember what the test is called? That is called Biuret test, right? You remember we prepared a protein solution, right? And then we added similar amount of sodium hydroxide, the colorless solution. After mixing it, then we added a few drops of blue color copper sulfate solution. And when we mix it, what happens, children? The solution turns purple in color. This test is known as Biuret test. Okay, so the test done to identify the proteins contained in food is called Biuret test. Benedict test to identify simple sugar. Biuret test is the answer. Iodine test is used to identify starch in food. Sudan 3 test. We did not do this in the activity, but I explained you all during the lesson. Sudan 3 test is done to identify lipids present in food. So answer number 2. Number 4. Goiter occurs due to the deficiency of what is this condition called goiter? Because of lack of iodine, your thyroxine gland gets enlarged and this condition is known as goiter, right? So this happens because of lack of iodine, okay? Calcium, iron, sodium, iodine is the answer. Next one. Not an importance of water. Now you all know that as same as our nutrients, water is also essential in our body, right? So not an importance. Cooling the body surface, that is an importance. Causing constipation, no. Water reduces constipation. Water prevents constipation. When the right amount of water present in the food we eat, what will happen, children? We can pass feces or fecal matter very easily. Therefore, constipation will not cause by water. If water is not there, constipation will occur, right? Therefore, this is wrong. Supply medium for cellular reactions, that is a function. Remove excretory products efficiently is also a function, right? So, not an importance of water is causing constipation. We'll move on to the next. Right. Exercise number 2. Fill in the blanks using suitable words, okay? So, is a disease caused due to lack of vitamin D? So, during the lesson we learned that rickets is a disease, right? Because vitamin D helps in absorption of calcium. So, when there's no enough calcium, when this function gets disturbed, it affects your bones. Therefore, there's a disease called rickets which affects your bones. It causes because of lack of vitamin D, okay? We will write rickets. Rickets is a disease caused due to lack of vitamin D. Number 2. Solution is used to identify glucose present in food. Which solution is used to identify, children? Do you remember, in order to identify glucose present in food, we use the blue color solution called Benedict solution. Okay, the answer is Benedict solution. Benedict solution. Fruits like lime, orange and mandarin, these are known as citrus fruits, okay? Rich in vitamin. What is the main type of vitamin present? Vitamin C. Vitamin C. If a piece of food with blank is rubbed on a piece of paper, a translucent patch can be observed on the paper. This test was done to identify lipids in the lab, okay? So, if a piece of food with lipids is rubbed, you can see a translucent oil patch on the paper, okay? Piece of food with lipids. Right? 5. The carbohydrates we take are in the form of, there are 2 forms of carbohydrates. What are they? Sugar and starch. Right? The carbohydrates we take are in the form of sugar and starch. Sugar and starch. Right, children? So, rickets is a disease caused due to lack of vitamin D. Benedict solution is used to identify glucose present in food. Fruits like lime, orange and mandarin are rich in vitamin C. If a piece of food with lipids is rubbed on a piece of paper, a translucent patch can be observed on the paper. The carbohydrates we take are in the form of sugar and starch. Right? Okay, we move on to the next. Exercise number 3. Write 2 animal food items rich in proteins. Proteins can be obtained by eating both plant and animal food items, right? Write 2 animal food items rich in proteins. Many examples we can write. Right? Meat, fish, eggs, right? So, number 2. Write 2 plant food items rich in proteins. Plant food items. We will write soya beans, right? And then we can write winged beans, green grams, cowpea. They all contain a lot of proteins, right? Write 2 functions of proteins. The importance of proteins for the growth of the body, repair of cells and tissues, okay? For growth, to repair cells and tissues. Right, children? Write 2 animal food items rich in proteins, meat, fish. Write 2 plant food items rich in proteins, soya beans, winged beans. Write 2 functions of proteins for growth, repair cells and tissues. Right? We move on to the next. What are the main forms of carbohydrates? Now earlier also we wrote 2 forms of carbohydrates, sugar and starch. Right? 1. Sugar. 2. Starch. Write 3 food items rich in carbohydrates. There are many food items now we can write rich in carbohydrates. Let's write rice, jack, right? String hoppers, yams, right? Cereals, yams, those type of. There are many examples we can write here. Okay. 3 food items rich in carbohydrates: rice, jackfruit, string hoppers, etc. Right? Write the main function of carbohydrates. What is the importance of carbohydrates? Carbohydrates provide us energy. Right? Write the main function? Providing energy. Providing energy. Right, children? We'll move on to the next. Right. Exercise number 5. Briefly describe the 2 forms of lipids found in food. Lipids also can be found in 2 forms. What are they, children? Fats and oil. Right? So, you have to briefly describe them. So, when you consider fats mainly found in animal food. Okay? Mainly found in animals, and most of the time these fats are solids in nature. Right? What about oils, children? When you consider oils, mainly found in plants, and most of the time they are liquids in nature. Okay, we will write this. Briefly describe the 2 forms of lipids. We will write fats, right? Mainly found in animals. Fats are solids in nature. Oil mainly found in plants. Oils are liquids in nature. right? So fats and oils are the two forms of lipids, right? Fats mainly found in animals and are solids in nature. Oils mainly found in plants and are liquids in nature, right? Next one. Write 4 food items rich in lipids. Meat, fish, egg yolk, right? When you consider plant food items like avocado, right? Cheese, butter, they all contain lipids. We will write butter, egg yolk, avocado, right? Meat, they all contain lipids, right? Number 2. What is the main function of lipids? Just like carbohydrates, lipids also provide energy, okay? Providing energy. Providing energy. Right? The main function of lipids is providing energy. Other functions also there, but here as the main function. Right? Let's move on to the next. Right. What are the nutrients that are required in small amounts compared to carbohydrates, proteins, and lipids? Vitamins and minerals needed in small amounts. Okay, therefore, what are the nutrients that are required in small amounts? Vitamins and minerals. Number 2. What is the main function of the above nutrients? What is the main function of vitamins and minerals? Protecting our body from diseases. When you take different vitamins separately and minerals separately, there are different ways that we can write their functions, but basically altogether, vitamins and minerals protect our body from diseases, right? Protect our body from diseases. Right, children? What is the main function of the above nutrients? Protect our body from diseases. We'll move on to the next. Exercise 8. Mention one function of each of the following vitamins. So, about vitamins and minerals, functions we learned in the extra knowledge part, but we have to have the knowledge. Therefore, we will write answers. Vitamin A, there are many functions. We will write only one of them, right? Vitamin A is needed for good eyesight, right? To improve vision and also to maintain good skin, right? Vitamin A, to improve vision, right? We will write improves vision. Improves vision. Vitamin B improves memory power, okay? Improves memory power. Vitamin C is very important to maintain healthy skin and even to improve healthy gums and also to strengthen your immune system, right? We will see to maintain healthy gums. Vitamin D helps to develop your bones, okay? To develop bones. Vitamin E is important for cell division, to maintain cell division. Right, vitamin K helps in blood clotting, okay? Vitamin E to maintain cell division. Right, to maintain cell division. Vitamin K for blood clotting. Blood clotting. Right, children? Vitamin A improves vision. Vitamin B improves memory power. Vitamin C to maintain healthy gums. Vitamin D to develop bones. Vitamin E to maintain cell division. Vitamin K for blood clotting. Right? We'll move on to the next. Right. Write 2 food items rich in each of the following vitamins. 2 food items for each of them. Right? Vitamin A, B, C, D, E, K. We'll write vitamin A, animal liver. Right? Yellow vegetables and fruits. Yellow fruits. Vitamin B can be found in red rice, cereals. Vitamin C in citrus fruits. Okay, we will write lime, orange. Vitamin D also found in butter, green leaves. Right, cod liver oil. Vitamin E is found in green leaves, milk. Right? Vitamin K is found in cauliflower, cabbage. Right, children? So you have write 2 food items for each vitamin. Right, children? Okay. So we'll move on to the next. Mention one function of each of the following minerals. Now we learn about different minerals as well. Even this one we learned under extra knowledge. But we should know the importance here. Okay. So calcium. Why do we need calcium? Calcium can develop our bones, right? Calcium is very important to have healthy bones and teeth. We will write to maintain healthy bones and teeth. Phosphorus is also important to maintain healthy bones and teeth, and also to maintain healthy muscles, right? We will write to maintain healthy muscles. Right? Iron is very important to produce formation of hemoglobin in blood. So if a lot of hemoglobin present, our blood can transport adequate amounts of oxygen to cells. Right? Iron. Formation of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin in blood. Right? Sodium is important to transport nervous impulses. Okay, transmission of nervous impulses. For the transmission of nerve impulses. For the transmission of nerve impulses. Okay. Iodine is important to improve your memory power. Right? Iodine is important for the better functioning of the thyroid gland and thereby to improve memory power. Improve memory power. Right, children? Calcium to maintain healthy bones and teeth. Phosphorus to maintain healthy muscles. Iron, formation of hemoglobin in blood. Sodium for the transmission of nerve impulses. Iodine improves memory power. right? Other functions are also there, but we have to write only one function. We'll move on to the next. Right. Exercise number 11. Write 2 food items rich in each of the following minerals. Right? Calcium in milk, in dairy products or milk products, right? In cheese, butter, like dairy products are there. In small fish, right? Let's write in small fish, right? Milk, dark green leaves, okay? So we have to write only 2 food items, okay? Phosphorus also abundant in milk, right? Eggs, we will write them. Eggs, milk. We will write garlic. Garlic also present. Right? Milk, garlic, eggs, a lot of phosphorus is there. Iron. Iron is present in meat. Spinach. Right? Meat, fish, spinach, iron is present. Animal liver. Right? Sodium. Sodium also present in salt, meat, in eggs. Right? So iodine. Iodine is abundant in iodized salt, seafood. Okay? Iodized salt, seafood. Right, children? So you have to write 2 examples under each of the minerals. There are other food items as well, right? We'll move on to the next. Right, exercise 12. What is a balanced diet? What is a balanced diet, children? Balanced diet means a diet that contains all the necessary nutrients and also fiber in correct proportions, okay? A diet with all the nutrients and fiber in correct proportions. A diet with all the nutrients and fiber in correct proportions is called a balanced diet. Is called a balanced diet. Right? A diet with all the nutrients and fiber in correct proportions is called a balanced diet. Number 2. Write 2 unfavorable conditions occur. Harmful conditions occur due to lack of balanced diet. If you do not eat correct amounts of energy giving food, you will not have energy to do your day-to-day activities. Right? You will become very lethargic. You will always feel tired. Okay? If you don't eat the protein containing food, it will affect your growth, poor growth. Right? What will happen if you don't consume your vitamins and minerals properly? What will happen? You will always fall sick. Okay, children, we'll write some of them. Write 2 unfavorable conditions occur due to lack of a balanced diet. Right. Lack of energy. Energy to engage in daily activities. Daily activities efficiently. Right. Next one we can write poor growth. Poor growth. Right, children? Write 2 unfavorable conditions occur due to lack of balanced diet, lack of energy to engage in daily activities efficiently, poor growth. Okay? Right. Exercise 13. A picture of a balanced diet is given in the following diagram. Complete the following table using the picture. This is the table, the nutrient and the food item. Okay? So look at this food plate. Here it's with rice. You can see an egg, tempered potato, and beetroot curry, beans curry, right? Papadum. And here you all can see cowpea and green leaf curry, green leaf mallow. Okay, children? So what we can do is we will write the nutrients first here. First I will write carbohydrates. Carbohydrates. So what are the carbohydrate sources here? You can write rice, potato, right? Rice, potato, even beetroot contains. Beetroot. So these are the main things. Cowpea is also there. Right? Okay. And then we will write the protein source. Protein, egg, cowpea. What else, children? Right, beans, right? So they contain a lot of proteins, right? And then we will write lipids. So again, egg yolk contains lipids, therefore we will write egg, right? You all can see now here, this is a tempered potato, right? Therefore it contains, because of the use of oil, it contains lipids, right? Tempered potato. And then finally we can write vitamins and minerals. Vitamins and minerals. So green leaves contain a lot of vitamins and minerals, right? And all the vegetables, fruits, everything contains vitamins and minerals. Therefore, we can write beetroot, beans, right? Okay, children? So these are the main nutrients present in these food items, right? So when a food plate or picture is given like this, now you all can easily make a list like this, children. By looking at the food plate, you can decide what are the food items present according to each of the nutrients that we have learned. Okay, children? Right. We'll move on to the next. Right. Exercise number 14. Name 3 food items rich in fiber. What type of food items rich in fiber? Fruits, vegetables, green leaves, right? Unpolished food contains a lot of fiber. Okay? We will write 3 food items. Unpolished food, like red rice. Unpolished food. Right? Fruits, green leaves, right? Unpolished food, fruits, green leaves, right, children? So write 2 advantages of having food rich in fiber. Basically, it prevents constipation, okay? And at the same time, it decreases the absorption of glucose present in food. And also it reduces the absorption of fat and oil or lipids present in food. Okay, so those are the advantages. We will write prevents constipation, You have write 2 advantages. reduces the absorption of glucose in food by the body. So write two advantages of having food rich in fiber: prevents constipation, reduces the absorption of glucose in food by the body, and reduces the absorption of fats present in food by the body. Right, children? You can write that as well. We'll move on to the next. Right. Exercise number 15. Drinking an adequate amount of water helps to maintain a healthy body. Right? Write two functions of water. We can write many functions of water. What are the functions, children? Again, water helps to prevent constipation. Right? And at the same time, when sufficient amount of water is present in the body during extreme weather conditions, it cools down the body. Right? Water helps to cool down the surface of the body. Right? And at the same time, because of the presence of adequate amount of water present in the body, your body can remove the excretory materials efficiently. Right, children? We can write these type of examples. Helps to remove excretory materials efficiently. Then to cool down surface of the body. Right, children? To prevent constipation. So write two functions of water: helps to remove excretory materials efficiently and to cool the surface of the body to prevent constipation for cellular activities in the body. Right, children? These are the functions of water. We will move on to the next. Right, children? This is the last exercise of the lesson. Okay? We'll go through this. The diagram of 4 food extractions prepared in order to identify the nutrients present in them is given below. Now, we did experiments related to this, right? Food extractions are not labeled. Some tests done by a group of students to identify the nutrients are given below. Using that information, find out the nutrients present in each extraction. Right, children? Here A, B, C, D extractions are given. We will go through this and you need to write relevant information here. Okay? Number 1, sample A. A few drops of iodine solution were added to a small amount of food extraction. Now, why do we use iodine solution to test what? To test starch. Starch is a type of carbohydrate. Right, children? So, what is the observation? When you add a few drops of iodine solution, the brown color iodine solution to the starch solution. So, this A must be the starch solution. Right? What is the observation that you can see? What is the observation, children? What is the color change? The starch solution turns dark purple blue color. Right? If that happens, what is present in that food, children? Starch is present in that food. Okay? Let's write observation. So we have to assume that this is starch, and if you did the test on that solution A, the observation is the solution turns dark purple blue. Right? Observation, the solution turns dark purple blue. So what is the conclusion? If this happens, you can consider that starch is present in the extraction, right? Starch is present in sample A. Right, starch is present in sample A. Right, sample B. What is the test done on sample B? 2 milliliters of sodium hydroxide was added to 2 milliliters, which means a similar amount of the extraction, which means the solution, sample B, right? Then a few drops of copper sulfate was added. What is this test called? This test is known as biuret test. Why do we do the biuret test? To identify proteins present in food, right? So what is the observation when we do this test? We did this activity. What is the observation? The solution or the extraction turns purple in color, right? Observation. The extraction turns purple. The extraction turns purple, right? What is the conclusion? If this extraction turns purple, that sample contains proteins, right? So sample B contains proteins, right? So sample A contains, starch is present in sample A. Sample B contains proteins. Protein is present. Okay? Sample C. 2 drops of Sudan 3 solution were added to 2 milliliters of the extraction. Now we did not do this activity in the lab, but I explained you all this test called Sudan 3 test. Why do we do that? To identify lipids present in food, right? So when you take the lipid present in food to a test tube, and if you add a few drops of Sudan 3, it's a red color solution. If you add Sudan 3 solution, a few drops, and when you mix it, you will realize that red color oil globules form in the surface of the solution. Okay, so it is an indication of presence of lipids in food. So even though we did not do it in the lesson, as additional knowledge, we will do it here, okay? Right, observation, red color globules form. Globules form. Red color globules form. Okay? What is the conclusion? We can write lipids present sample C contains lipids. Right, children? Red color globules form and sample C contains lipids. That is the conclusion. Okay? Right. Number 4, sample D. 2 milliliters of Benedict's reagent was added to 2 milliliters of food extraction in a boiling tube. Benedict test is done to identify simple sugar or glucose, right? Then the boiling tube was heated in a water bath, right? We observed this one in the lab. What was the observation? So when you add the Benedict solution to the boiling tube, what is the color, children? Benedict solution is blue color. So the entire glucose solution turns blue color because of the color of this Benedict solution. Then what do you have to do? When you heat it in the water bath, what happens, children? A series of color change takes place, right? Color change takes place. Blue changes to green, green color changes to yellow, yellow to orange, orange to brick red color precipitate. Right, children? So we will write observation. the color change takes place as blue, green, yellow, orange, and finally brick red. Brick red. The color change takes place as blue, green, yellow, orange, brick red. Right? What is the conclusion? This happens only in the presence of simple sugar. Therefore, we can come to a conclusion that simple sugar is present in the solution, okay, or the sample. Simple sugar is present in sample D. Right? Simple sugar is present in sample D. So we have completed the entire lesson now. So we learn about different nutrients and their functions, and further we learn about different tests that we can run to identify different nutrients in the lab, and at the same time we learn about the importance of consuming a balanced diet too. Right, children? So we answered a lot of questions. I hope you got all the answers correct because this is a very easy lesson. Right, children? So I hope you got a better understanding on this lesson.
To watch these important lessons, subscribe to DP Education's YouTube channel right now. Click on the bell icon to stay updated on the latest lessons. Sri Lanka's largest free online school, DP Education.